This way. Silly dog. There wasn't another stream. Here, let me take this thing away. What's up, man? As soon as I wasn't. I'm having technical problems, Ham. I'm having a few technical problems. I got this new mic, got a new cam, so that freed up another cam for my Harley, my dog. But for some reason, when I go to adjust my camera, no, this camera, it adjusts my camera. And I can't make it not do that. Trying to get the flies off. See, it's showing my hand is red. And I want to, it's showing the drawing as dark. I want to adjust the, but every time I go to, because it's the same kind of camera now, it adjusts my camera, not the workspace camera. I just got me some new blue tack, man. I want to open it up. I haven't used this stuff in years. Little blue tack, see? This stuff works great, man. Comes off in little bricks like this. Tear it off. You were in the, I think I was talking about an arm string when you were there, in Aaron's string when you were there. Yeah, man, I can't make it differentiate to adjust just the workspace cam. So it looks all smudgy and everything. I want to try to fix that. Yeah, I'm gonna ask around. I'm curious as to what the hell happened there. Maybe I'll have to reset up the whole. Now that I added a cam, maybe I have to reset up the whole scene. You know. See, just make X just like a putty eraser times 10. So let's check it out. It's been about 6 years since I've used this stuff. Trying it on my scratch paper right now. You're more of a bots guy? You know what? It doesn't work as well as I remember. Let me see my gummy eraser here. I'll put my putty eraser. So what I think I'm going to do, I don't think you've been here since I've been working on this. This is the drawing here. That's what I'm working on. And I'm trying to get the sky done first. And it's not as dark as I want it to be. Oh, you saw that? Okay, you were here then. Let me see how this putty eraser works. If it works better. You know what? This blue tack does not work as well as I remember. Maybe. Yeah, I took a annual leave day from work. I had to deal with some car issues. It's been a long day, man. AC not working in one vehicle, gasoline leak in another vehicle. Make sure I stretch it out and warm it up. Yeah, I'm doing it as I'm talking to you. See if we can get it. It's a lot more pliable, that's for sure. It's almost like taffy. Let's see what that does. Doesn't work too bad, I guess. Oh yeah, okay. Never mind. I stand corrected. It's working nice. It's working nice. Just had to warm her up. And I wanted to look at the heli. I was wondering that throughout the week I've been thinking about this drawing, and I was wondering if the helos were darker than the sky or lighter than the sky. Not too long ago I had to replace a heater core in the truck every time I got started. It would seep into the... would steam. So it seemed like you would get smoked out of the truck. You know what, man? For some reason, in my wife's Chrysler, she drives a Chrysler 300 with the Hemi. That's right, I said Hemi. It's got the fuel pump under the driver's seat. It's got two fuel pumps. One of them's under the driver's seat. We went out to the garage today. It smelled like gasoline everywhere in the garage. I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. Then we opened the car to get in there to go fix the van, and the car was messed up. I mean, you could smell it inside the car. Then the door handle broke. It's been a long day, man. Anyway, the AC was not much of a problem. But the other car, I have a third car. The junker that I drive to work every day. So check this out. The key gets stuck in the ignition. The AC stops working and the windows stop working. It's 110 out, okay? Now this happened 3 months ago. It was about 90 back then. So I take it in and the guy charges me. I knew it was the ignition switch. So the guy charges me $415 for an ignition switch, right? Fine. It's an $89 part. Well, I get to looking at it. He gives me two keys. And I ask him, I said, these are new keys that came with the ignition? He said, yeah. Cut keys, you know. So then I drove off and I got home and I noticed the keys open the doors of the vehicle. Well, if they came with the ignition, how do they open the keys? How do they open the doors to the vehicle? And how does my factory key that came with the car still start the car? It's impossible. And the ignition was all, oxidized and scratched up. It looked like he didn't replace it. So it looked like he charged me $415 for an $89 part that he didn't put in the car. So I dropped it off today and said, hey, 3 months, and it was doing it again. I said, I'm not paying you a dime, you're fixing this. I said, I can go on the internet, buy this ignition switch for $89, and right below it, 2 clicks below it, there's a video on how to install it on YouTube. You got to, man. You gotta laugh at my expense. It's been a nightmare. And I was like, fine, you know, I brought it to you. Charge me whatever you want for the part, man. But at least put it in the damn car. Excuse my language. At my expense, that's funny. So anyway, that's a new cam there. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna mess with the project cam there. Get that dialed in. This tugboat's gonna look awesome, by the way. But right now, I'm gonna try to darken up the sky a little bit more. As you can see, this is quite a bit darker than this is. Actually, you know, and I can stop this from happening. You know, the auto adjusting of the light and stuff. I just can't mess with that though. Whatever. We'll get there. How's your day going, man? I never did do this, did I? Hold on. We talked about this a long time ago. There we go. There you go. You're a mod now. Matter of fact, if I can figure it out here, hold on. Whether you want to or not. Let's see here. Oh, Morik's in there? I didn't know Morik was in there. There you go. You're an editor. You can see what I've been messing up. Because I know just enough to screw this up real bad. Just like computers. I know just enough to screw it up real bad. Oh, does it kind of like a helmet? Like a, I ride ATVs. I teach ATV classes. And the inside of the helmets will eventually crush down, you know, the more you use it, the more you put it on. It's kind of probably kind of like that, huh? The more you do damage to somebody's face or body. See, I don't know if I want it that dark though. God damn. Oh, bro, I just about knocked this whole shot glass of graphite powder all over the floor here. I don't think it would have reached my drawing, but I just about messed that up. There we go. Oh, just putting it on? That does it? You boxing or MMA? MMA stuff. I boxed a little bit in the Navy. Just smoker stuff on the flight deck, you know. In fact, there's a picture of me in our cruise book boxing. That was quite a while ago, though. But there wasn't many streams going on right now? I think I'm going to go start directing this towards where the darker areas are in the picture now. Start giving it some direction here. Boxing's what you like to do most? You probably had to learn the other stuff to add in there, huh? Because a boxer would never survive in an MMA round. Not just boxing, anyway. I know a couple of guys that do the mixed martial arts stuff. I know a guy that has a whole cage set up in his garage. His 3-car garage. It's only like a half of an octagon, though. But, you know, just to be able to get off the cage and stuff like that, learn all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool, actually. Man, I'm nervous about putting this down here. There we go. That'll work. That'll work. Because I can disguise it with clouds, you know what I mean? I can make it, I can sell it. I can sell it. Yeah, Moore gave me access to all his menu, his albums, man. And I started tearing into them, downloading them all so I could put them on my iTunes. And I was looking at some of his other stuff, man. He's got some, like his symphony stuff. Dude's got some chops, man. He's got one that's Keys album, his Keys album, or Symphony Number 2. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Ving Sung? I should know that, huh? I should know what that is. I don't. Ving Sung. Which is like... Uh-oh. We're losing power. We just had kind of a brownout. Wing Chun. Oh, I love them, man. Back in the 80s. That was a great band, dude. Their videos were kind of hinky, though. I know, that's Wang Chung. Do you teach it? Do you teach it yet, or just... That's pretty cool, man. You probably got the cauliflower ears and all that going on. You always know not to talk shit to somebody who has cauliflower ears. That's a person you want to be your friend. Wing Chun. That's crazy. Yeah, it's working pretty good, actually. Not bad. Not bad at all. For some reason in the feed, the drawing looks all smudgy. It's really not. I'm going to use this clean one here for a second. Clean it up a little bit, smooth it out. My eyes are still purty. Yeah? Headgear probably helps with a lot of that, huh? I'm guessing. A little bit. Using full-on gloves or those, like those MMA sparring gear stuff still? I'm guessing it's, you know, when you're sparring, right? You know what, man? That's not bad, dude. I'm starting to like this. I was getting a little iffy about this drawing when I left it last. Like, I don't like the smudges and stuff. I think it was the feed that was throwing me off, though. I kept looking up at the feed and it didn't look right. Man, I kept getting a brownout, dude. I may lose internet connection here. Yeah, I would have to. I'm going to go a little bit darker up here, right in front of this helo. I'm gonna use that blue tack for the clouds, man. I'm looking at it in my drawing. Look at this on my scratch paper. That's the blue tack right there. I'm gonna shut off those flies. It's kind of annoying. I wish I could make it to where when people follow, the flies would come up for, you know, a few minutes or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how my kids will survive. Yesterday we lost power, man, for a short time. How's my mic, by the way? Is it okay? It's a new mic, so we lost power and the kids came downstairs. I'm like, man, you still live here? My wife said that they were so bored they didn't know what to do. So, we have any board games around here? I don't even think we have any. Get some paper and color crayons or something. Awesome, thank you, man. That's a little condenser mic. I'm liking it, man. Like I said, when I closed down the stream last time, I was kind of hesitant to get back to it. I've been really busy though, man. I've been really busy with work. I work day shift. I messed up my hands too, man. I don't know if you were around when I was talking about it, but if you see that spot right there, and that spot right there, and that spot right there, they're much better now, but it was raw. It was blisters and they peeled away and had to put new skin on them. My wife called me from the desert. She's a photographer and she was looking for a place to shoot. She's heard of this ghost town here nearby us, and she was trying to find it in a Chrysler 300. She decided to take it four-wheel driving and called me. I work at night, so she called me, and it was 11 o'clock in the morning, woke me up. She says, hey, I'm stuck in the desert. Come help me out. Then she calls me as an afterthought and says, hey, you may want to bring a shovel. So I'm half asleep. I get in the car. I don't grab gloves. I'm thinking, you know, as an afterthought, she must not be that bad off if she didn't think of it right off the bat. No, she was bad off. She high-centered the car. So, and I needed the car because my other one's broke, as I was telling you about. Anyway, so I started digging, and I blistered up my hands pretty bad. So I had to put this new skin stuff on there because I had to teach an ATV class, and I was worried about not being able to ride. I command, add commands. The commands available are dollar commands, 35. Yeah, I use MoveBot. If you know of a better one, let me know. You're in there right now. You can get in there, right? You're an editor there. I want to lift this up a little bit. Ankbot? Ankbot? I have Nightbot too. I just haven't messed with it. But I'm signed into it. I mean, I'm not signed into it right now, but I'm signed up for it. I'm liking it, man. I'm liking the sky. It looks smudgy in the feed, but it's not. I don't know why it does that. It looks pretty smooth. I mean, it looks like a little hazy like sky, you know. Once I figure out the cameras, you guys will be able to see the true drawing, how it looks. I'll tell you what I don't like. The grid lines are showing up a little bit. Yeah. Oh well, not much you can do about that. I'll try to mask them with clouds. Yeah, that doesn't look very good. Oh well, we'll fix it. We'll fix it with clouds. I do. It's eye talent. It's eye talent. It's not eye follow. I mean, I'm sorry, exclamation point talent. See? Let's see. It should work. I've never really tested it. You got it? Okay. You can change it to eye follow. Batman is a huge talent. You know why Batman's so badass? Because he's just a normal man. No superpowers. He's restricted to the tools on his belt. Kind of like a cop. Craig, what's up, buddy? How you been, man? Long time no see. Alright. Let me shut off these ridiculous flies for a second. Alright. You been busy? Me too, man. I've been gone for a while. I've been gone for quite a while, actually. I had a bunch of stuff I had to take care of. Car trouble. Hand trouble. Had blisters on my hands. That would have kept me from drawing, though. I've been working day shifts and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, the wife got stuck in the desert, man. I had to dig her out. And I still couldn't get her out. I still couldn't get the job done. Had to call a wrecker. $75. Because when I say she got stuck, I don't mean kinda. But I wasn't mad, man, you know? I mean, pencils have erasers because humans make mistakes, right? Thank you, Hyman Lipman. Hyman Lipman's the one that had the wherewithal to, the minute he saw a pencil, he realized, you know what, we need to put an eraser at the other end of this because people are going to mess up. I'm going to lose everything here. We keep getting brownouts. Yeah, oh, she did it right, all right. It was high centered all the way across the underneath the front of the car. We looked at it today and noticed that she ripped off a little piece of plastic when they pulled her off too. Yeah, she don't mess around with it. If she's gonna do it, she's gonna do it right. I was a fool to think I could dig her out. I tried though. Gave it the old college try. What you been up to, man? You been busy, you said? Everything cool? Just gotta set it up. You think you got it, or what? You got some questions? You figuring out OBS and all that? It's a little tricky. It's not too bad though.